is what I'm going to read today. Alright, so Chapter 1 of Big Nate Flips Out by Lincoln Pierce. Oh man, I'm so excited to read this on YouTube. Chapter 1. You're such a slob. I turn around. Francis is shaking his head in disgust. Are you talking to me? He rolls his eyes. No, I was talking to the drinking fountain, he says. Then he mutters something about the messiest kid at PS48. Just a little background here. PS48 is our middle school. Francis is my best friend, and yeah, I'm a little messy. So what? Well, excuse me for not being as organized as you, Francis. We can't all have color-coded underwear. Francis starts to swing his notebook at me, then stops himself. He doesn't want any teachers to catch him clocking me in the head. Around here, assault with a free ring binder's worth at least a couple of detentions, and Francis never gets detention. Ever. Hello, Nate. Hi, Miss Wiki. And hello, Francis. See, the detention lady doesn't even know his name. That says it all. People think it's weird that Francis and I are so tight, but you know what? They've got a point. He and I are total opposites. Here's what I mean. The official All About Francis study guide. 1. He is a trivia fanatic. Did you know that the Papa Toaster was invented in 1919 by a mechanic named Yak 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 Yak? Yeah, I like trivia too, but it's good trivia. Like sports, stats, and movie line stuff you can actually use. 2. He's a study machine. Francis wants to be an epidemiologist, whatever that is someday, so he takes school super seriously. But he's not obnoxious about it like some people I know. Ho hum, another day, another A+. 3. He's a cat person. Oogie woogie boogie woogie snooky wiggums. The less said about this unfortunate part of his personality, the better. 4. He acts like my Aunt Patty, but he doesn't have a mustache like Aunt Patty. But otherwise, the similarities are uncanny. Chew at least 20 times before swallowing, and then floss after eating. Okay, here's an FYI. Francis isn't really this much of a weenie. I think I wrote this study guide back when I was annoyed with him for hanging air fresheners in our treehouse. Anyway, read on. Number 5. He's an only child. Him, spoiled rotten. Me, treated rotten. Nate's sister Ellen is giving Nate a noogie. Number 6. He's a total neat freak. Of course I iron my tube socks. Who doesn't? Oh man, these books are funny. Maybe the Nate's thing should have gone at the top of the list. I've known Francis since kindergarten, and he's always been kept in tidy pants. Back then, he wouldn't even play in the sandbox without a package of wet wipes. This is Nate, with a glass of water, and just about to pour it on Francis, who is playing with a toy truck. And plus, Nate is on a stop. Look, that poster's not straight. It says, "Don't trash it, recycle it," with some bears. Oh, brother. What's the big deal without a crooked poster? I asked him. It looks sloppy. The answer is frowning. It detracts from the hallway's overall feng shui. Feng who? Gessenjian. Where's Teddy? I grumble, rubbing the bump on my head. You've still got it, which isn't saying much. Shove. Come on, guys, we got science. Great, science with Mr. Galvin. Ever sit through a late night informational for one of those useless kitchen appliances? That's what science is like, except you can't change the channel. I'm earning back your homework assignments, people. That's you're done, Gina, Mr. Galvin says. She flashes her usual smirk. Francis, great job, he says next. I look over and Francis holds up his packet so I can see it. An A, no big surprise there. But it's good news just the same, because Francis and I did this work together, so if he got an A, then I obviously must have an A. See me at my desk, please. Huh? See me at my desk? Where's my nicely done? Where's my great job? Let's discuss your homework, shall we? Okay, I say a little nervously. No, a lot nervously. This is, without a doubt, he announces, his voice rising. The messiest homework assignment I've ever seen! I hear snickering behind me. Nice of him to broadcast that little nugget to the entire class. Yeah, couldn't he have shooted me out in private? Whatever, I'm not going down without a fight. But I got all the right answers. I couldn't even read her answers. Mr. Galvin goes on. He's in full-blown rant mode right now. Your handwriting is completely illegible. He flips my packet over. Except for this. The Adventures of Lukewarm Private Eye. Whoops, didn't realize I had started my latest comic masterpiece on the back of my science homework. He's a detective. You know, he solves mysteries. You like mysteries? He asks, pushing my homework across his desktop. Drop me on how are you gonna pass this class? Yikes, did this ever blow up in my face? 3 minutes ago I had an A. Now I'm practically getting expelled. Mr. Galvin's voice follows me as I shuffle back to my seat. I'm on that assignment on my desk tomorrow, completely redone. No sloppy handwriting, and no food stains, and no cartoons! Ah, it's a note from Francis. I sneak a quick peek at Mr. Galvin, who's busy showing Mary Ellen Papowski how to light a Bunsen burner without setting her hair on fire. Coast is clear. Yeah, I know, you can't read it. You're not supposed to. Francis and I spend a lot of time making sure that nobody can. What good is having a secret code if half the world knows what it means? Well, alright. Just so you can follow along, I'll let you see the key, but don't show it to anybody else. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, oh, sorry. Try and get this code, okay? If you know the code, then put it in the comments. The next page will be loads of codes. I didn't even realize that was a pun. Anyway, use this code to, unlock what Francis wrote, and then Nate, and then Francis, and then Nate, and then Francis. I write back. Alrighty. Please try and, get this code, okay? Good old Francis. Finally the bell rings and we file out. That's the only thing I like about science. It feels great when it's over. Well, guys, want to hit the Chronicle meeting? The yearbook? The Chronicle's a joke. Which is exactly why we should go to the Chronicle meeting. Francis says, let's make it a Chronicle that's memorable for a change. Well, last year's was pretty memorable, right? Yeah, for all the wrong reasons. Major mistakes in last year's chronicle. A bunch of pictures were upside down. It's a picture of Jenny and Arthur behind some lockers, and the picture's upside down. Next to Chad's name, it said, most likely to be first woman elected president. The cafeteria ladies were identified as the boys' cross-country team. Or country, I don't really know. Practically everybody's name was misspelled, including Frantic's Puppy, Tabby Orzitz, and Nut White. A whole bunch of clubs and teams got completely left out. Like the drama club. And Dee Dee saying, "It's not fair!" And on the lower right corner of every page, there was a really cool picture of a bulldog. But there's only one problem. Our mascot is a bobcat! The book was dedicated to Miss Godfrey, a great Brandon teacher. Said who? What a train wreck. There were more mistakes than Chad's freckles. I started the countdown, but I got bored when I had triple digits. You know why all that stuff went wrong, don't you? Francis asked. Sure, Teddy and I answered together. Nick Blonsky. Nick Blonsky was the Chronicle editor last year. I could have told you he'd screw up. Anyone who spends that much time with his finger up his nose doesn't exactly inspire confidence. Who's going to be the editor this year? I asked. ABB, anything but Blonsky. Well, whoever it is, Francis says as we walk into the meeting, it's bound to be an improvement. Okay, bye.